Alright everybody, I'm Primetime21st, and welcome to my last and final video. I think this makes my 10th video of Resident Evil 7 demo. As everybody probably has heard by now, it has been announced. Capcom has finally answered the question we all have wondered, what the dummy finger is for. And if you were if you joined the ambassador program, then you probably got the email. I know I did over here on the East Coast around 8 o'clock a.m. But anyway, it pretty much just showed a picture of the dummy finger, and they pretty much confirmed that as of right now, it does not have a purpose. The picture shows a dummy finger and what looks to be maybe a wallet with a keychain or whatever, but it says in the picture, the path for now is closed, but patience, with dots after it, like a pause. So I don't know if the dummy finger, what they mean by that is maybe we'll get another demo. Maybe what they mean, the dummy finger is going to play a pretty big role in the game itself. But as of right now, we've played this demo to the full extent. We've probably played this demo more than anybody has ever played a demo. Resident Evil, or in the ambassador information, they revealed that the Resident Evil 7 teaser demo has been downloaded over 2 million times, which is incredible. So yeah, this is my last video. I just kind of want to do a live video where I can see what you all think about it. If you guys are mad about it, get everybody's information on it. How you doing, Terry? Terry 1212 and Alexander Miranda has joined us. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Capcom releasing this information to us? All I'm gonna do, is I'm pretty much just going to play the demo normally. I'm just going to do one last run through it because I'm not going to touch it anymore after this unless something happens to come out, which I doubt it. Because, like I said, I take it that it is confirmed that the dummy finger is no longer... the search for the dummy finger is no longer needed because they answered us. There's nothing more to do with this demo. We have done everything you can do. Will you live stream if they release a second demo? Absolutely, I will. Yeah, as for this demo, as I said, I just kind of wanted to do one last video. I'm going to do a couple. I'm going to run through it a couple times just to this is the normal, as when we first played this demo, this is what we did. You know, this is what I'm going to do. First we're going to act like the fuse isn't even there, and I'm just going to walk through it like it's the very first time. Because we analyzed this game, or this demo, way more probably than we should have, but it was fun. I think they should have admitted it was useless. Yeah, I agree, but I think what their intentions were. I mean, look, they said it themselves. You know, they had 2 million downloads on this demo, and yeah, a lot of the downloads were, oh, cool, a new Resident Evil. Let me try this out. But a lot of them were this publicity it was getting of the secrets in the demo, such as the dummy finger and. I mean, what the heck do the headphones mean? Obviously nothing. I mean, so what's the purpose of that? There's still many questions that's not answered, but I just don't think we're going to find them in this demo. And I think they they pretty much summed that up for us. But I mean, hey, you know, it was good while it lasted. It was fun. Just the thought of maybe one of us being able to find something that nobody else could. For instance, this icon that shows up down here in the bottom right-hand corner, I guess it just doesn't have a purpose. It doesn't have a meaning. I'm so glad they came out about it, because I was almost tempted to spend $350 on a PS4 just so I could take a shot at it. Yeah, it was very addicting. Like, out of the 9 videos I did of the search, there was quite a few times at the end of the video I'm like, oh well, I'm done. There's nothing more to be done here. But then the very next day, I'd be trying it again because I wanted to be the one to find it.
That was 2 fucking years ago. I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
I kind of feel weird just walking through the demo. Like usually I'm searching hard through here. But I'm actually just gonna, you know, and another thing they didn't answer or even talk about was the ghost girl. So maybe that was just an extra in the demo. It's like, hey, we'll throw this in there. If you're quick, you can see the ghost girl creep you out a little bit.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
But I really think it took them this long, as I said, because I think they want the publicity on this, and they want all the downloads, and I really think since they've made the announcement, things are going to start dying down with this. I mean, I would like to think nobody else is going to start searching, because it's not in here anymore. They confirmed that. We have to be patient.
I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
We will forever know that Pete was a weekend sub and not an anchor. So we do get some good things out of this. Really, the secrets that we know of is the fuse in the beginning. If you play it a second time, you know that you can open the fireplace ahead of time. He's like, not letting me around. Okay. Another secret is the axe to show you combat.
Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit. I know I should have worn my good shoes.
It's just kind of crazy to sit back and think what all we thought was going on. Like the pictures, we thought about the pictures. We thought about some way to burn the dummy finger. We thought...
Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
We thought of the mannequins. We thought of the
Where is he?
helicopter picture.
Fucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean,
We tried things from...
cameraman like you, Clancy?
I did. Try pushing the baby doll in this room. I've tried talking to this lamp when it flickers on and off. I tried talking to the headphones upstairs. We all tried a lot of things, but, you know, after playing PT...
Did you hear that?
You didn't know what to expect, because there was, you know... PT had a lot of weird stuff. You had to do some pretty crazy stuff to defeat that game.
Andre, where are you, man?
Does anybody know? I mean, I still have PT downloaded to my PS4. But does anybody know? Because I know they were selling them on eBay, PlayStation 4s with the PT game downloaded. Because that's the only way you can play it now, I guess, is if you have PT downloaded to your PS4. But on eBay, they were pretty
You gotta be
expensive.
fucking kidding me. All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Alexander says I have the demo. Yeah, I was glad I never got rid of mine. The only reason probably I never did get rid of it was I knew back when I played it for the very first time, I was terrified. I'm not gonna lie. When I played it the first time, I knew I wanted to do a video on it. Well, I never got around to it, so I always left it on there. Then when I heard that it was canceled, I thought I'd never get to play the demo. I thought, even though I had it downloaded, I just thought I wouldn't be able to access it. And I was able. And that's when I read, I think it was in Game Informer, they had a big article on PT getting canceled, and the only way you'll be able to play it is if you had the demo still downloaded to your PlayStation. So I came close to deleting it one time, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because at least you can finish it, you know what I mean? You can... Why did I just try to put the VHS tape in the door?
Welcome to the family, son.
The PT concept was better. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think this is decent for Resident Evil, as what Resident Evil has been for the past few years.
We gotta get the hell out of here.
But yeah, PT was a whole nother level. PT raised the bar. And I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I really think PT had a role when they made this demo. PT was definitely... They were well aware of what PT was when they made this. No Limit, how you doing? SS67UK, thank you for coming back. You guys are just joining. All I'm doing is playing through the demo for a final time. This is my last video on this because Capcom did speak out and sent out emails this morning to me on the East Coast around 8 o'clock a.m. just saying, you know, the purpose for the dummy finger. Let me read it to you. It was a picture of the dummy finger with like a wallet or a keychain, something like that. And if you guys have not seen it yet, look it up. It was the ambassador information. You had to sign up for it, I guess, to get this email. It says the Resident Evil 7 teaser demo has now been downloaded over 2 million times. You know, which we know that they were getting a lot of publicity from this because everyone was going nuts looking for that dummy finger. But they put, we'll be posting an official announcement over the usual channels, of course, but we wanted to let our ambassadors know before anyone else about a certain finger. And that's where you see the picture. You see the dummy finger, and it looks like a wallet to me. But in the picture it says the path for now is closed, but patience. So that's pretty much it for the Resident Evil dummy finger search. So I'm just playing the demo one last time, and I want to come in here and get in the chat with everybody to see what everyone thinks about it. If they're mad, if they're glad that it's over and that they finally answered. And as we're, talking through the chat about all of this, I'm just going through. Now I'm going to do the phone ending, because I just did the normal ending where you would go out the door. SS67UK says Capcom's a bad seed, apparently. Heck, if it was me, and I seen all the publicity this was getting over that dummy finger, if I was Capcom, I would have updated it and at least put something in it, Girl Gamer Gab brought up a good point. That is, the field of view in this game is rather small. I'm so mad because we tried for so long and they're just now announcing it. That's some bull. I mean, I think one of the main things is, like I said, they weren't going to say anything ahead of time because they didn't want people to stop playing their demo. Like I just read, they had 2 million people download this game or this demo, and I guess we've played the heck out of this demo. There's some people on YouTube that's got over 60 plus hours on this thing. And there's people who have more than that, I'm sure. I mean, I did 9 videos and alone on it. So it is kind of, it is kind of disappointing. But, we'll look back on it years later and think, man, we really thought there was something there. I told a guy earlier and he rage quit.
We gotta get the hell out of here. Come on.
Joshua Washa 427, thank you for joining the stream. And say, I think they might update the demo to add a different room. That's possible. And, if they don't want people to be mad at them, because I know there's going to be a lot of people mad. Yeah, I would think that they will update it. And that's what they mean by telling us patience. We just need to wait. See, what's funny is some guys have streamed 12 hours or more in a single session playing this demo. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever watched him. His name is Ace Bugs. He was the very first person I seen doing this, doing these live streams. And he cut out probably last week. I think he stopped doing them because he just, he couldn't find anything anymore. And, man, I'll tell you, he's got some hours in on it. He's got a lot of hours in on it. Polar Bear Ted, welcome back. Brooke Wright, thanks for joining the broadcast. Brooke says, this is so effed up. Capcom did this. Yeah. I agree. So does No Limit 626. Kudos to PT for not pulling this on us. No Limit 626 asked, am I going to be streaming other games? Yes, I will be streaming other games. Right now, I don't know what to stream at the moment. So I'm kind of debating on that right now. I do know it will not be live when I do it. I do plan on doing a Resident Evil 3 walkthrough. So I do on my channel. For those who don't know, who maybe who are new to my channel and stuff, you can look in my playlist. And what I've done is I did a Until Dawn walkthrough. There's no commentary. I have some videos with commentary and some without. You guys can even check out my PT video where I'm playing through it, the whole thing for the first time. And I'm terrified. But I did that on there. You can find that. You can find where I did a BioShock walkthrough. You can find, like I said, I did Until Dawn. I don't think I did commentary. But what I did was I did a complete walkthrough on how to, showed you the right decisions, how to keep everybody alive in that game. I also did Dino Crisis. So if you guys are fans of Resident Evil, especially old school Resident Evil, you know about Dino Crisis. And Dino Crisis is one of my favorite games. I did a no commentary walkthrough of that. So I do plan to do... Oh, I also did a no commentary video on Resident Evil, the HD remaster. Now, commentary, I've done videos on... I gotta remember the name of it now, jeez. Oh, Condemned, Criminal Origins. I did... Among the Sleep. That was also on PlayStation 4. That's on the store right now. That's a pretty good game. It's pretty short. I did a walkthrough with commentary on Slender the Arrival. I like to do sports simulations. People always like to look up and see how close the simulations were to the actual scores. I've not had any close yet, but I do find them very interesting.
I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, sure the sound is right this time. I don't want to repeat.
I post videos on Wednesdays called Retro NES Wednesday, where I will play a little bit of old retro NES games. Like I've done Castlevania, I've done Super Mario, I've done Paperboy.
We will walk through the inside first, then we shoot the intro, just like we always do.
I've done Double Dragon, I've played Adventures in the Magic Kingdom, the Disney game, I've done Jaws. Josh Washa 427, thank you for subscribing to me, I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel. Right now, I am probably 15 subscribers away from 200. And as I make my way closer, once I get to 500, I'm going to do a free giveaway. But I still got a ways to go. But I'm trying to build my channel. I do it because I love video games. I always have. And I like to look back on, stuff I did. Like Dino Crisis, it's been a while since I recorded it, and I just watched it the other day, and it makes me want to play Dino Crisis again.
Fuck. I was an anchor,
And sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Alright, let me see some of these comments here.
Farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected.
Was the axe just there to confirm combat? Yeah, that's pretty much all it was.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
That's all the purpose of the mannequins were in the boxes, was to,
Get a shot of this.
connect
Let's make a great cutaway.
combat.
So,
connect with the combat. Do you think Resident Evil 2 Remake will be good? Terry, I think the Resident Evil 2 Remake is going to be amazing. Look at the first Resident Evil when they remade it. It was 100 times better.
Ah, shit. I know I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shot.
Do you think some of the guys at Capcom will get family? They probably already have.
What do you think? Andre?
No Limit 626, I hate them for only putting 2 endings.
Andre!
Yeah, you would have thought with I guess the secret ending all along was the phone. That was our secret ending.
Where is he? Unfucking believable.
And I mean, you would have thought another secret ending, because if you watch the trailer on the demo, there's a lot of stuff they show that doesn't play into the demo. And at first, the phone played a big role in that teaser or in the trailer. So everyone's like, and I don't know. I guess we spent a lot of time on it. I don't regret it because I get to talk to a lot of people on here. It's brought a lot of us to know each other. I've got some awesome subscribers out of it, so I don't regret it at all.
Andre, where are you, man?
Daniel says, did Capcom end up releasing a hint? I don't think it's a hint. I think it's more so a confirmation. Just letting us know, hey, you guys have wasted a lot of time.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Just be patient. We'll get something going for you. That's pretty much how I looked at it.
Find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Brooke says, well, the messed up part is Capcom confirmed the finger had a use, but just left out it has no use right now. Yeah, it doesn't, they did, yeah, pretty much, that's what they've done. You're right. They confirmed, hey, we do have a use for it, but as at this point right now, you can't do anything with it. So why even put it in the demo if we can't mess with it? And I think they're geniuses. I think they did it because they knew, we would search and search and search, which we did. They'll be walking around with their backs to the wall so they don't get family. No Limit 626 says, exactly, Prime. Me and my friend spent hours trying to figure out the ending to the demo because the trailer showed a different ending. All that time down the drain. Yeah, that's what I said, We did. We spent a lot of time in it. I don't regret it just because, like I said, I've got a lot of awesome subscribers. I've met, talked to a lot of awesome people on here. And I don't regret it. That's right, Daniel. That's a really good point. If you can't get out of the house, then why put at the start of the game, get out of the house? Touch Nasty says, just came late. What did you miss? I don't know if you heard yet or not, but Capcom has confirmed that the dummy finger, as of right now, does not have a purpose. At least that's how I took it. On their ambassador program, they sent out an email early this morning on the East Coast. I got it around 8 o'clock a.m. And it was a picture of the dummy finger and said, the path is closed for now, but be patient. Let me go get the axe. Just to have the axe. Might as well swing around at this mannequin over here. Take out my frustration. You're right, Brooke. We're gamers and we do that. We look for use of every item. Yeah, you're right. Capcom knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Because, you know, in all honesty, why in the world would you put an item in a demo that had no purpose? Because when you got to think, when they're making these demos, I know they're not going to take a lot of time on the demo, but they're at least going to put some sort of an effort into it. Like,
I know who you are.
when they put that demo in, or when they put the dummy finger in the demo.
But will you be ready?
You know, they had to be thinking, oh, okay, well, we're just going to put this in here even though it doesn't have a purpose. And I really think their intention was to never let it have a purpose.
Welcome to the family, son.
But once they seen, you know, all of us going crazy about it, and they changed their mind. They're like, well, we better do something with it. And I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to release maybe an update or another demo, and it's going to focus on the dummy finger.
Come on.
No Limit 626. It's some bull crap, because if you look at the dummy finger, there's a key at the bottom, letting us think you can unlock something. Yeah. It's like bittersweet. It's like we finally got an answer. It wasn't the answer we were all wanting. But alright, here on this this one right here, another way you can get a different phone call supposedly is if you rush. How fast you can get up the steps and answer that phone. There is, from what I know, there's 3 different phone calls you can receive. And then you've got the go out the back door ending. At least the search is over now. Yeah.
You have the power.
Capcom messed up this teaser, so to hide their mistake, they will update and make a new teaser so they don't get hate. Yeah, I think that's where they're heading with it. I think that's what they're gonna do. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. I maybe have seen the trailer really, like, quickly. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it, but I seen Kojima is making a new game, and it also has Norman Reedus in it. But is that supposed to be a survival horror game or any kind of horror game, or is it taking a whole nother direction? Because if it's taking a whole nother direction, I just don't know why, you know, he didn't come out with a game. Heck, call it PT. You don't have to call it Silent Hills. Just come out with a PT game, and or I don't know, call it DT or BT or CT. You don't have to call it PT. You can't call it ET, but there was a funny video posted about this a while before it happened, the subtitle video with the 2 Spanish guys laughing. Well, I'm gonna get punched in the face again.
Welcome Welcome to the family, son.
Yeah, and I mean, I noticed also,
We gotta get the hell out of here.
there's not very many people now on these live streams looking around or watching, videos on this because they're mad. They don't want to see it. There's nothing to watch now. People are mad about it. But I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk about this stuff just to get your guys' reaction. So I played through the demo. That's going to be my last time playing through the demo unless they update it or unless we get a new demo. If we don't get anything between now and then, the next time I will touch Resident Evil 7 is in January when it comes out. Unless it gets pushed back. Which is very possible. Games like to do that now. The video is called Capcom Producer Talks About Resident Evil 7. Christopher Smith, thank you for joining us in this broadcast. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted, and then they came out and made their announcement. I thought the teaser was good. I mean, I am very impressed with, I think, what they're going to do with Resident Evil. Yeah, this story has nothing to do with what they're going to do with the game, but they give you an idea of where they're heading, what direction they're heading, and, for anybody who likes Resident Evil 5, no offense to you, I mean, I had fun playing Resident Evil 5. I didn't think it was a horrible game or anything, but I just didn't feel like it was Resident Evil. And Resident Evil 6, Leon's story was awesome. I tried playing through Chris Redfield's story, and I felt like I was playing Call of Duty. And I just don't, if I want to play Call of Duty, I'll put Call of Duty in. So, I do like that they plan to come back to where they started. Now, like as I just said, this is I'm done playing the demo. That was my last time. I'm not going to play it anymore unless there is an update, a new demo. Next time I'll play Resident Evil 7 is when it comes out. So, as I said though, I'm going to start working on a Resident Evil 3 playthrough possibly. I will be doing more live streams in time. I hope since, this is done, it's no longer the Resident Evil demo is no more. I really hope that a lot of you watch my other live streams of other games that I end up deciding to do. I'm not 100% sure of what we're going to do yet. But I am going to live stream. I love to live stream. I like to get in the comments and the conversations with everybody. Sorry about that. I had to get my charger. But yeah, I like being in conversation with everybody. Touch Nasty says, is this demo place going to be in the game? If it is, the full game might unlock more and give us closure with the finger. The only thing they've really said is the game is not going to be a ghost story. Which Resident Evil's never has been a ghost story. I do look for part of this story to be a part of the game. Because at the very end, it says the family is waiting for you or something like that in 2017. So the family is going to have some sort of a role. But I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Z, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming into the broadcast. So the pic they sent is saying to stop looking, that there will be an update later, or is it a hint? I don't think it's a hint. I think exactly what you said there first. They're telling us to stop looking. They probably figure if they don't tell us now, and we keep looking all this time, it's going to make people mad. People are already mad, but I think it would make them even more mad. I really didn't think we were going to get an answer until after October, when the virtual reality came out for PlayStation, because I know they want people to really try that out with their demo, but I mean, people are still going to try it out just to see how it looks. And I don't know. I am really surprised, though, that we got an answer this quick, because I didn't think we would. Let's see. Where can I find where Capcom said or gave a clue on this game? If you're in the Resident Evil Ambassador program, they would have sent it to your email this morning. Well, I got it this morning. But you could just type it in on Google. Just type in Resident Evil Dummy Finger, and it should pop right up. And you can click the link, and somebody had shared the picture. So, Dust 2K13, it's kind of sad, though. You're right, it is. It's like I said, it's bittersweet. We got the answer, but not the one we were looking for, as I say. There's still people scanning that photo like crazy, saying the date is important, that the cup has words, etc. Yeah. Those are probably the people in denial. Probably the ones who... Let me add up how many hours I have on this. I don't have nearly as many as a lot of people do, but let's see. I have close to 12 hours, maybe just over 12 hours of live stream for this demo. How you doing, Paul Gamer? Daniel, where did they post the pic? They posted the picture on the Ambassador. Like I said, they sent it out in an email. But right now, I think you can go on, just Google and type it in, Resident Evil Dummy Finger, and it brings it right up. Yeah, Z, you're right. We no longer have to look in the demo. We can if we want, but I'm not. I've been watching Resident Evil 7 live streams for 2 weeks now, mainly because it's a good background thing while doing paper exams, and I'm really disappointed how the hype died. Yeah, I work midnight shift, and there's times where heck, if I'm on break or I'm on lunch, or if I don't even have a busy night, you know, I'll pull up a Resident Evil 7 live stream just to see what people are trying. But, you know, now that kind of puts an end to it. It was good while it lasted, as I said, and there's not as many viewers on now. I mean, heck, people all over the world were viewing these live streams. And at one point, I had close to 300 viewers in one video, which was just crazy to think for a demo, you know? Yeah, Dust 2K13. I said that too. I was like, you don't see a whole lot of viewers on these streams now. Like you said, there's 5 to 10 streams per day, and now almost none. The hype just died. Z, yes, today is the final farewell of me playing the demo. But I really hope you guys, you know, I've met a lot of awesome people in here. You guys have subscribed to me. I appreciate that. I really hope, you know, even though this demo is over, when Resident Evil 7 comes out, I'm going to do a complete walkthrough on it. And if any more demos come out, I'm going to play those as well. But as for now, this demo, yeah, I just wanted to come on, play it one last time through, and see what everybody had to say. Rest in peace, Andre Sucking Pipe. Brooke Wright, thank you for subscribing to me. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. But yeah, I do a whole lot of other videos. I've got some with commentary, some without commentary. I do videos on Wednesdays. I usually have them uploaded on Wednesdays called Retro NES Wednesday. I play a lot of the old Nintendo games. I've done Until Dawn, where I've done a no commentary playthrough with all the right decisions to keep everybody alive. I've done BioShock, no commentary. Dino Crisis, no commentary. Resident Evil HD Remaster, no commentary. I've done Among the Sleep with commentary. I've played PT, played through the whole thing for the first time. And you can actually see me up in the corner of the screen, terrified. Rest in peace, Clancy. You weren't Leon, Chris, or Jill, but you were kind of special. Well, sometimes. Well, not really. Rest in peace to all those hours put in the demo. Drove so much people crazy. PC or console? I'm not a PC gamer, just because I'll tell you the truth. I know you can hook in controllers to a computer, but a lot of people like to play on the keyboard. I'm not one of those ones. I can't do it. I struggle with I played Amnesia one time. I didn't record it or nothing. It's not on my channel, but I have played Amnesia before, and that was brutal because I used the keyboard. I'm not quite sure how to say your first name, so I'm going to call you Ariel. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I didn't want to butcher your first name, so I apologize. No Limit 626, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. You found my stream a couple days ago, Resident Evil 7, and subbed right away. Like I said, I really, now that this demo's over, I hope you guys still come into my live streams because, a lot of you, I got to meet a lot of you guys are awesome. I thank you for, all the comments and trying to help me figure out these live streams because we all kind of work together. Anchorman, The Legend of Pete. The Gaming Nerd 55. How you doing? I see you got a picture of the Carolina Panthers. That's pretty cool. Carolina is my NFC team, but my number one team. It's a little rough to say right now, but it's the Tennessee Titans. We're pretty rough right now, but we're rebuilding. We're getting there. But let's see. Yeah, you gotta try to smash the baby with the fridge. I did that in the last video. Brooke, you have over 700 games on Steam. PC Gamer here. Yeah. One of my good friends is a PC gamer, like hardcore PC gamer, and he tells me all the time, you gotta get rid of the consoles, you gotta play on PC, and I was like, man, I'm just not cut out for it. Everybody posting their favorite football teams here. Z, are you an LA Rams fan? Were you a St. Louis fan, or are you around the LA area? And now since the Rams have come in, you've taken them in as your team. But anyway, I told a story, I guess I could tell it now real quick, of when I played Resident Evil 3. I was 10 years old, and I was staying the night at my cousin's house. And my cousin's mom, my aunt, she took, she worked midnight shift as a CA at a nursing home. And so me, my uncle, and my cousin was around my age, around 11 or 12. We were playing Resident Evil 3 late one night. And you have the option to run from Nemesis. You could either fight him or go into the police station. Heck, I ain't fighting Nemesis. I'm running into the police station, right? So I go in the police station, and he bangs on the door for a while, and we probably spent, I'm not going to lie, we probably spent close to an hour and a half in that police station, just going through everything, collecting items. The place was infested with zombies. Took them all out, and you go up the steps in the police station, and a radio goes off, and it's somebody telling you have to get out of there immediately. So you head down the stairs, and Nemesis breaks through the glass, and I probably jumped 10 feet. I'll always remember that moment. We all did. My uncle did. We just weren't expecting it, and I couldn't even react. Nemesis killed me right there. I tried to run, but with the controls of the old Resident Evil games, I got stuck in the corner or something, and he came over and just butchered me. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Please stream older Resident Evils. No Limit 626. I plan on playing Resident Evil 3 sometime in the near future. Very soon, actually. Welcome, Berserking, to the broadcast. Appreciate you for tuning in. But yeah, guys, I'm still building my channel. You guys, I've gotten a lot of subscribers out of doing these Resident Evil 7 out of the Resident Evil 7 demo. People watching me do the live stream. If you guys want, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Primetime21st. You can also follow me or subscribe to me here on YouTube. I would very much appreciate it. As I said, I am trying to build my subscribers. I'm very close to 200 right now. So if you haven't subscribed to me, I'd very much appreciate it. If you like the content you're seeing, I'm always uploading stuff, so you guys don't ever have to worry about subscribing to a channel where somebody doesn't post anything. That's not me at all. Somebody didn't want to end the broadcast quite yet. So I guess while we're all still in here in the chat room, who is everybody's favorite? Who's everybody's favorite Resident Evil character? In Resident Evil 1, I always played as Jill. I just wasn't a big fan of playing as Chris. Not that it's bad. I mean, that whole game, I love that game. I just prefer playing as Jill. I mentioned also in an older broadcast of mine that I put very first time I ever found Resident Evil, I would see it in magazines, because at my school in elementary school, we had, we'd go in the library and they'd have the lineup of magazines, and they'd have Nintendo Power, and they would have not Resident Evil, my bad, PlayStation Magazine. And I used to get in a lot of trouble because the teachers would want us to get actual books to read, and I'd want to go ahead and just grab the gaming magazines. And you could only check out the gaming magazine, or any magazines, for a day. And I remember seeing Resident Evil in the gaming magazines, people talking about it. And I went to a local game store, and my mom bought it for me with the strategy guide. Because like I said, yeah, at one point we needed strategy guides. We couldn't just log on to the internet and look up walkthroughs and stuff. Things have gotten a lot easier since then. SS67 UK, yes, the dog that burst through the glass corridor. I remember playing the HD remake for the first time and walking through that corridor, or just standing at the end of it, knowing, okay, as soon as I pass these windows, those dogs are coming out. I have a lot of great Resident Evil memories. And I'm also one that, when it comes to graphics, that's not me at all. Berserking Gamer, give you a shout out. Thank you for coming into the broadcast and watching it.
Where did you find this guy? Give me a break, Pete. Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right.
But yeah, I'm not one that judges graphics. Like, I love original Tomb Raider for PlayStation 1.
I'm not feeling it. Again?
Everything was pretty boxy, but hey, for that time, when that game came out, that was, oh man, look at these graphics,
Then we shoot the intro, just like we always do.
I mean, heck, when Super Mario Bros. Came out for NES in '85, people were like, look at these graphics, It was just different from Pac-Man. Berserking Gamer, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Mark Dobson, the liquor scene. Touch Nasty says the Halo series should have ended at 3.
Are we rolling?
I've only played, some people are going to call me crazy, but I've only played,
Get out of the way.
I have Halo 1 through 3. But I've only played, I think, Halo 2 and part of Halo 3. I was never really a big Halo person.
You ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sound? Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor,
Can't sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story on
Yes, Dusk 2K13, Laura did have triangle breast with a square head.
How long do you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this.
I also plan on later on playing some Lara Croft, some Tomb Raider,
The Bakers, Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were
especially the latest one they made.
A lot of bad rumors.
Alright, let's see what this says. Who would win in a battle between Lara Croft and Jill Valentine? Jill, easy.
Ah, shit.
I don't know, but that'd be cool to see.
Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots.
Alright, I want to know what everybody thinks in the comments about,
Andre, what do you think?
what does everybody think
Andre?
about the Resident Evil movies?
Andre!
Don't judge me,
Andre!
but I don't like them at all.
Lance, you see where Andre went?
I'm not a fan of the Resident Evil movies. I've tried to watch them, and I've gotten bored.
Fucking believable!
I think because, you know, I was looking something to
I mean, producers, they come and go.
be very identical to the games, and
You stick with me.
even the Tomb Raider movies, they're okay. I don't think they could have got anybody better to play Lara Croft, but I'm just I'm more into the game. Same with Silent Hill.
What the fuck was that?
It's okay,
Did you hear that?
you know, but the games are a whole lot better.
Andre?
People usually think the same thing about books. When the books come out first, people say, you better read the book before you watch the movie. Because people say books are better than the movie, or, you know.
Andre, where are you?
Usually that's how it goes. And the same, I think, with games, but that's just my opinion. Yes, I was excited, too, for the first film. I remember buying it off pay-per-view. We had a movie night at my cousin's house. Me, my uncle, aunt, and cousin. We were going to watch Resident Evil. We were so excited. We sat down, and such a huge letdown. I'm glad you guys are still hanging around. Just talking about,
Need a nice hero shot of me.
you know, Resident Evil and video games. I mean, that's why we're all here anyway. You know, we're here for video games. That's what we love. We're gamers. Escos, thank you for joining the broadcast. And you asked, what did Capcom speak out about? What they did was they released an email to the Resident Evil ambassador, the ones who have joined the program today, and just pretty much said, you know, there's no purpose for the dummy finger at the moment. They posted a picture of the dummy finger with a saying that said the path is closed for now, or something like that, and said, be patient. So as of now, you know, that's it. That's it for now, until they do something, whether it's a new demo or an update. Okay, I got a question for you guys. Let me see here. It's 1:51 a.m. in Germany. Wow. I'm here on the East Coast of the United States, and right now it is 7:51 p.m. But I have a question for you guys. You know what? Let me check something real quick before I ask this question. Hey, Dust 2K13, that's you got a audition for movie casting you want. That's pretty cool. It's a movie based on the biggest hostage drama in Germany. Hey, you know, well, good luck to you, man. I hope you get it. 7:51 where I live. West Coast, 4:51 p.m. 3-hour difference. Well, guys, I was going to ask a question, but now I can't remember. I cannot remember. Dust2K13, thank you for subscribing to me. I just got it, the notification. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed to me. I can't thank you enough. You know, it's like I said, I do this because I love video games. I love to do this. I've played video games since I can remember. I've seen old tapes, old recordings where I'm 2 years old and I'm working a Nintendo controller. I mean, yeah, now Nintendo controllers weren't very hard to figure out. You only had the A and B button, your start, select, and your directional pad. But heck, I was pretty good in Castlevania. But I get, you know, come on, I probably wouldn't make it past stage 2. I could at least get past stage 1, around 3 years old. But my dad still talks about that today. How I could run the TV remotes and all that a lot better than they could. And I was 3 years old. Carter Blade, no, man. This has been on for a good while now. We pretty much just talked about what Capcom came out and said today. And I'm just playing the demo for the final time. But yeah, I do. I thank you all so very much. I think we're going to end the stream here. Get ready to. I just want to say I thank you all the people I've met in these comments and the subscriptions. I can't thank you all enough. Even though Resident Evil 7 demo is done now for me in my live streams, I will live stream more often. Not sure what I'm going to do. And I also will do walkthroughs and playthroughs or whatever, you know. And I know Resident Evil 3 will be coming. It's been a long time. I haven't touched that game in probably the good part of 10 years. So, I hope you guys will stick around with me. Like I said, if you subscribe to me, I'm not that kind of person who just doesn't upload anything. I like to upload a lot, so it's been a pleasure doing this with you guys commenting, and us trying to work together, figure it out. But as for now, Resident Evil 7 comes to a close. I'm Primetime21st. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Primetime21st. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to me here on YouTube. But that's going to do it for me. And this is Resident Evil 7 demo for the final time. Capcom answered. Thanks, guys.